Hello, this is Stephen, live from wonderful Wiltshire, England. My studio has just informed me, my OneStream Live studio has just informed me that recording has started, which is one of the great things about OneStream Live. I can actually record whilst I'm live, and that recording is stored by OneStream Live. And at 2 p.m. Eastern today, the replay of this broadcast will happen. It takes about a couple of minutes to set it up. Anyway, I've got something to help me explain what we're doing today. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the chat. Okay, if you make a comment on the YouTube channel of OneStream Live, I will answer your comment. And I've just got, so far, welcome friends, and Rocket, thank you. And thank you for joining us live. Okay, now, to explain what this is all about, I'm going to go over to media. And this morning, because we're talking about stress-free broadcasting, top productivity hacks for live broadcasters. And down here, I've got a video. So I'm just going to play you a short video. We're back in 2 minutes. Let's go.
Welcome to Boost Your Efficiency, top productivity hacks for busy creators with Stephen. If you're a busy creator, maximizing efficiency is key to staying productive without burning out. Here are some top productivity hacks designed specifically for content creators like you. 1. Plan and batch. Your content, use a content calendar. Schedule topics in advance to stay consistent. Tools like Notion, Trello, or Google Calendar can help. Batch, record, and edit. Set aside dedicated time to film, edit, and schedule multiple videos at once to avoid daily content stress. 2. Leverage AI and automation. AI for idea generation. Use ChatGPT, Jasper, or Copy.ai to brainstorm content ideas or write scripts. Automate posting. Use Buffer, Hootsuite, or Later to schedule social media posts and free up time for creation. Use AI editing tools. Descript and Capwing can auto-edit videos, while Otter.ai provides AI-generated transcripts. Now Stephen will explain his method of working and discuss more productivity hacks.
Thank you, Lisa. It's very helpful to have a virtual assistant who can actually put into words what I'm talking about today, which is boost your efficiency, top productivity hacks for creators. If you're new to live broadcasting, this will be helpful. If you in live broadcasting, you've been here a while, hopefully you'll find, just if you find 1 or 2 ideas in this broadcast, then it will have been assistance. So let's just bring on show card, which has been created by OneStream Live. And this is a broadcast all about must-know hacks for busy creators. And what we're going to be looking at today, if I just replace that and go here, this is our agenda for today. And boost your efficiency, top productivity hacks for busy creators. Introduction is what we're doing now. Take care of yourself. That's the number 1. It has to be the beginning and the end. This is basically, if you take care of yourself, then you'll be in control, and that's what you need to be. We saw an example of AI a moment ago. So leverage AI and automation. Time management techniques, very helpful, especially when you want to really get some work done. Prioritize and delegate, and that's using checklists. And as Lisa said, plan and batch your content and use a content calendar. And we're going to take a look at Notion.so. Repurpose and recycle content. Broadcasting live is one of the greatest ways to actually create content. As I said, after this broadcast, I will repurpose this video and it will go out on my social media, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn. I don't need to appear, this video will appear there as if live because I'm broadcasting from OneStream Live. So what we want to do is remove the hassle. Now, first of all, that means taking care of ourselves. And I would suggest that during the course of your day, wherever you are, you take a break every hour, just 5 minutes in the hour, just to clear your mind, clear your head, have a glass of water, have a drink of coffee, anything to slow you down so you're not going at full pelt all day. You're in control. Second thing is to actually, have a good night's sleep. Now, I know that most people do, but if you don't, then what I would suggest is that you need to look into ways of actually improving your sleep pattern. And that will be most helpful. The more in control you are of your body, the better you're going to function. And what I do is I went out yesterday morning for a 5-mile walk, and that got totally away from the computer, not a computer in sight. The only electronic device I had was my Garmin 5. I was out in the countryside walking, and fresh air. Fresh air is the biggest antidote to being productive. Yeah, going out at the weekend. We were out at the weekend. Yeah, take the weekend off. Do take days off. Now, I'm aiming towards having a 4-day week. I'm getting close. One day it will come true. But for the moment, I'm enjoying myself working. The thing you want to do is to actually enjoy what you're doing. And if we just go over to the chat at the moment and see if we have any further comments on the chat. No. So if you're watching this on replay, thank you. If you're watching me live, thank you. I do appreciate everybody who watches the live broadcast. I'm here to help. You can contact me anytime. If you search for me, you will find me. Stephen Healy. If I bring that back on screen, just a minute. Let's go here and display names and show names. My name's disappeared. Okay, but my name is Stephen Healy, and if you type Stephen Healy OneStream, you'll find me anywhere. Okay, let's go back to the agenda then. I'm going to go through it. What I've actually done, I've actually got a teleprompter in my studio, in the OneStream Live studio, on the enterprise plan, which is currently $99. You have a teleprompter. Now, if there's something important to say, you can read it from a teleprompter. But the other thing you can do is that you can use the teleprompter, which nobody can see. I've got the teleprompter on screen now. You can't see it, but it's in my studio. And at the top of the list, we said that taking care of yourself is number one. Okay, the next thing we can do to improve our lot. Yeah, so the better we feel, the more we get done. And the thing that we can do these days, I'll just tell you what I do. If I just hide that for a moment. The thing that I do these days, when I'm planning a broadcast, because I've got to create a short video for OneStream Live every week, a reel. I got to get used to the terminology, and I broadcast live on the OneStream Live YouTube channel. Now, when I get the topic for the OneStream Live YouTube channel, I go to notion.so, I put the title in, I put a description in, and then I need some information. With the best will in the world, we don't know everything. We know something, but we don't know everything. So I use ChatGPT and Gemini. I ask them the question about what I'm broadcasting that week, and it will give me all the background information. So automate your research. Your research has just got a lot easier. There are free versions of ChatGPT and of Gemini, which you can use to actually do your research. Once you've got your research, then you can plan your broadcast, and you can use notion.so to plan the broadcast. And basically, I've already put the title in, I've got the description, I've got the photograph. Now I've got the information from ChatGPT. I leave it for a day, and then I come back to it, I read through it again, and then put together the agenda, which you've seen a moment ago. So this agenda was put together with help from ChatGPT and Gemini. Those are the two AI systems I'm using at the moment, and they suggested the topics, and they suggested a number of topics. I've honed it down to 8 because one of those is a duplicate, and use AI to get your research and to get your background information. Is there. The other thing you can do is you can actually use AI, video AI, to create video avatars, and they can save you a lot of time. Like Lisa, who helped me earlier, is not real. That was a video avatar created by HeyGen with my help, my input. And to actually, in a live broadcast, we need to be able to take a break every so often. Okay. Now, I could put a card on screen which says back in 2 minutes. Yeah. But if you can put up a video AI video that people can watch. Okay. So what I did was I gave Lisa part of the script today and she reads it perfect. A lip sync is, I'll show you the video again later, but a lip sync in videos from HeyGen is perfect. And it does feel like you're actually talking to a real person. And the thing is, she looks at the camera all the time. Also, in terms of video and content creation, I use HeyGen. I've got my own avatar, my own video avatar. So I know I've got the real me, but I've got a video avatar on HeyGen who's got 20 different styles, wearing 20 different things. And I can use the avatar and my own voice to create content, with well, any time of day. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm half asleep, I can come here, I can put together a short script. Okay, if I ask Gemini write a script for this show, the script would be together. Then I edit it to make it sound something that I would say or would be said on one of my broadcasts. Then I go across to HeyGen, I give the script to an avatar and choose an avatar, and basically it's just so simple and easy to do. So do use AI, because it does decrease the load, because when you're organizing a live broadcast, you've got so many things to do. And using Notion.so, video in HeyGen, using Gemini and ChatGPT, use all the tools. It's not, I'm going to say it, using AI is not cheating. Yeah. Because I'm using AI, but I'm presenting this live broadcast today. Yeah, it's me who's actually giving the live broadcast. Now let's just bring this back on screen again. So I'm using my teleprompter again and time management techniques. Now, let's face it, when you're a creator, there are never enough hours in the day. Never. There's always something to be done. And I know content creators who start at 9 o'clock and finish at 9 o'clock, run a 12-hour day to get the content out the door. The thing is that if you're doing long shifts creating content, after a while your battery runs down, which is why I say in every hour take 5 minutes off. The other thing you can do is basically if you use the Pomodoro technique. Now, Pomodoro technique is basically saying using your day in blocks of 25 minutes. And you set a Pomodoro timer, which you can get for free, and you can get it on your iPhone or on your Android phone. And that sets a timer going for 25 minutes. During those 25 minutes, you've got emails off, text messages are off, and you're not surfing the internet. You are focused. You are focused totally on content creation, just for 25 minutes. And at the end of 25 minutes, it will stop and you stop. And if you get into a pattern of 5 minutes off, 25 minutes Pomodoro, 5 minutes off, 25 minutes Pomodoro, you'll have more energy when you actually do work. Simple as that. Break it into segments. Don't try. I mean, we all used to pull one all day. I mean, I remember I'm a programmer, and I remember back in the day I was coding, and we had to get a rush program out for travel agents. And I was sat in the travel agency, and this program was designed to pick everybody up. This is in the early days of computing. and I had to write a program which picked people up according to postcode, which was very effective. But in order to get it to work for the holidays, I had to pull an all-nighter or two. I don't do that anymore. Basically, I try to work effectively, and if I'm in control of my day, that's the most effective that I can be. So Pomodoro, 5-minute rest, 25 minutes of Pomodoro, 5-minute rest, 25 minutes of Pomodoro. That's nicely slots into 30 minutes, 2 30 minutes in an hour, and you can easily do 6 Pomodoro sessions and then take a break, go for a walk, have lunch. Okay, let's just bring this back on. So now, so Pomodoro, let me just spell that for you. Let me go to the chat, and I'm going to type in, because it's a very easy skill to learn. Just a minute, just let me type this properly. Right, and I'm going to go there, and that will come up on screen in a moment. I'm going to show it on screen. So what you want is Pomodoro. Yeah, and that will help you. And I just need to bring that back. Let me go here and hide. The other thing is, we've now got segments we're going to work in. We're going to work in 25-minute Pomodoro sections. The next thing that we have to do basically is to organize ourselves. And I've got a chat coming in, so let me go to the chat. And oh, Alex, welcome. Alec, good to see you. And I noticed, yeah, brilliant, thank you. I've just been talking about Pomodoro in terms of being organized. So I'm going to hide that. The other thing, if I just go here for a moment, let's just let things sort themselves out. I'm going to switch to here. Is checklists. If you have a series of tasks to do, write them all down. Big end of the day, write down all the tasks that you want to do tomorrow and build that into a checklist with the important ones at the top and the least important ones at the bottom. Simple and straightforward to do. And as you go through them, basically tick things off. Okay, so do create checklists and do use them and do check things off as you do them. And there are all sorts of tools you can use for that. And again, I'll play the video at the end so we get a reminder of the tools that we can actually use. Now, the thing that keeps me going is I've got a content calendar. My content calendar is in notion.so. Fortunately, I didn't have to create a template. One was given to me by Matthew Hughes, or Matt, and that's where I record. Right, okay. And I'm going to sing the praises of Pomodoro, and Alec is saying it doesn't work for everybody. It didn't work for him. Understood. But you found your own solution, presumably. Yeah, we all find our own solution. I mean, I'm only suggesting ideas. You have to decide what will actually work for you. Okay, what you're trying to do is get things that work happily for you. Okay, so lists. Make lists at the end of the day of work you're going to do tomorrow. You can do a broad plan for the week, but if the night before if you write down your list, put the most important things at the top. This is my way of doing it, Alec. Put the unimportant things lower down the list, and your aim is following day to actually go through that list of the important things and there's some of the smaller things, the important things, some of the smaller things. That's the way I approach it. But you do need to have a broadcasting calendar, and that's where basically a Notion SO template from Matthew Hughes, Matt, has come in handy, because I can schedule all my broadcasts for the week. I can schedule them a Monday broadcast, Tuesday, Wednesday, and occasional Thursday and Friday as well. So I use scheduling. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be expensive. It could be as simple as a Google Calendar, or it could be Notion, or it could be Trello. Whatever system you're using at the moment, make sure you do your scheduling and your to-do list. As far as the broadcasts are concerned, I schedule them in Matt's template, and then I use Notion.so to flesh out everything. ChatGPT, Gemini, HeyGen, all of them together. Yeah, this is basically it's a toolbox that you can go to at any time. I want to go here because what I'm doing, Alec, is I'm using the teleprompter in the OneStream Studio. It's got the agenda on it, which means that I don't have to keep bringing the agenda card up to remember it. It's actually written down the side of me. So that's a hack. That's a definite hack. If you've got access to a teleprompter, as we have in our OneStream Live Studios on the Enterprise plan, or as an addition, then you can have your agenda on the screen at the side of you. You can't see it. I can. It's in nice big type. It's on the right-hand side of the screen, and I can now just look over there. So it's done. Take care of yourself. That's the main thing. Leverage AI, both in terms of research and in terms of creating content. Use the Pomodoro, or at least try the Pomodoro. Do checklists. If you've got items on your checklist which somebody else can do, then ask them to do it. There's no shame in actually, you don't have to do everything yourself. Yeah, you can ask other people to help. I frequently do. Content calendar, must have. To organize yourself, you need to have a content calendar. Whether you're broadcasting once or twice a week or every single day of the week, content calendar gives you points to focus on, helps you create your to-do list at the end of the day. Oh, to-do list. If you do a to-do list, you're going to work your way through it. And the thing is that what you're actually doing, if you create it the night before, is you're clearing your head. I found it's a great way to actually, if you write everything down that you've got to do, you don't worry, don't worry about it as much. And I'm just going to go and I'm just going to show you a video. So let's go over here to media, and I'm going to come down here. And this is what I use to actually organize myself. So just give me a moment while I find it. It's there. I'm just going to play part of this. The full video is on YouTube. This is Notion. I've been using Notion for 3 or 4 months now. It's notion.so, and basically it's the ability to actually create any document you like. You can embed calendars in. Well, let's just take a look. I use it when I'm doing live broadcasts like the one we're doing just now, and I've got the broadcast title. I've got the broadcast title again, so I can copy and paste that anywhere. I've got the graphic that's been made by OneStream Live. Underneath that, I've got a description of the broadcast. And then for every broadcast that I do, I create the agenda on Canva. So this is the agenda that was used in the show about security. And I've got a link to the YouTube video. And we'll just play for a second. This is the video on YouTube. This is the video. And promotional video, I actually used HeyGen, and I'm able to embed YouTube into a Notion document. And I've got a link to the video itself. That's the replay of the video. It was on January 8th, and my research is all in ChatGPT. Now, what I do is I go to ChatGPT, type in my questions, get the answer. I can copy the answer directly from ChatGPT, and that gives me a reminders of everything I'm going to talk about. So all this information on maximizing security on live streams has come from ChatGPT. I then add my experience in action. And now we're back to me. That was just a quick look at Notion.so, which I use for everything. It costs about $10 a month, less than that if you go annually. and I use it for all my production planning. Now, you notice one thing on that video, it was me, but it wasn't me. Basically, it was my own video avatar. In other words, to save time and to save me having to get camera ready and to look at the camera, I use a video avatar of me to actually create that training video. Work smartly. Okay, so that was notion.so. And if I just go back over here, I can play. And so we've gone to notion.so. Now, the next one, if I pause that, basically, as I'm doing with this live broadcast, you want to repurpose your content. So create it once and then take snippets of it and repurpose. I've been doing that on TikTok. Oh, come to me for a second. Today is a red letter day. I basically started broadcasting on TikTok on the 3rd of January with no followers at all. And today I have 1,000 followers. So just a small celebration. I want that in there, that I actually do now broadcast live on TikTok. Okay, back to where we were here, and I'm going to scroll down. So repurpose.io has been around for a long time. I've used it. It is a very good system. And streamline your workflow and minimize distractions. And again, I'm going to repeat it. Take care of yourself. Yeah, you're most important, the most important person in your live broadcasting. And the biggest hack you can do is to simply take care of yourself. Now, we've been looking at ways in which you can improve and not get so stressed and relax. Yeah, get organized. Let's just, on our way out, let's just play this video again. And this is Lisa explaining what this is all about.
Welcome to Boost Your Efficiency, top productivity hacks for busy creators with Stephen. If you're a busy creator, maximizing efficiency is key to staying productive without burning out. Here are some top productivity hacks designed specifically for content creators like you. 1. Plan and batch. Your content, use a content calendar. Schedule topics in advance to stay consistent. Tools like Notion, Trello, or Google Calendar can help. Batch, record, and edit. Set aside dedicated time to film, edit, and schedule multiple videos at once to avoid daily content stress. 2. Leverage AI and automation. AI for idea generation. Use ChatGPT, Jasper, or Copy.ai to brainstorm content ideas or write scripts. Automate posting. Use Buffer, Hootsuite, or Later to schedule social media posts and free up time for creation. Use AI editing tools. Descript and Capwing can auto-edit videos, while Otter.ai provides AI-generated transcripts. Now, Stephen will explain his method of working and discuss more productivity hacks.
And that's what we've been doing in this session on the OneStream Live YouTube channel. Alec, thank you for joining live. To everybody who watches, I want to say a big thank you. I'll be back on this very channel in March. And as I say, I'm creating reels as well. So on the OneStream Live YouTube channel, you will see me with a live broadcast as this is. And then with reels as well. As I just mentioned a moment ago, you can find me on TikTok. My whole life is organized in notion.so, which does everything that I want it to. HeyGen, ChatGPT, Gemini. Use everything available to make your life simpler. And if you want to refresh yourself, go for a walk. If you want to refocus, take a peek. It's a lot easier. I mean, as I said earlier, I used to pull all-night shifts, which is you're going downhill quite rapidly. So I don't do that anymore. I try to work smart, and let's come over to Alec, and Alec is saying Right. Okay. Indeed. Yeah. Always put your partner in the list, or your wife. Okay. To everybody who's watched me live, I'd like to say a big thank you, and take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you have any questions at any time, if you want to know anything about OneStream Live, please do ask. I'm pleased to be a brand ambassador for OneStream Live. OneStream Live is quite simply the best live broadcasting system available at the moment, because you can go live from the studio as I'm doing. You can broadcast recorded video, which I'll be doing as soon as I finish here. And you can bring in your favorite studio, OBS Remix, Facebook Broadcaster, directly into OneStream Live. And if you're on YouTube, you can actually broadcast a video 24/7. All things are possible. And you can broadcast your website. Okay, now with the Facebook changes, I'm just going to give you one piece of final advice. When you're actually broadcasting live and you're broadcasting to Facebook, that's good. But I'd also broadcast YouTube at the same time, because your Facebook video is going to disappear within 30 days. YouTube, however, are going to store your video for longer. Thanks for watching. This has been Stephen in wonderful Wiltshire, England. Goodbye for now.